What's up, everybody, and welcome to a really short video where I'm going to break down for you something really exciting, something new, something that will enrich your life if you're here for theory, if you are also a plebeian who is into theory and you want to get a little deeper into it, if you want to tackle something a little bit more difficult. If you were one of those people, one of those many people who enjoyed when I've done previous assisted readings on stream, where I read The Strange Labor, for instance, and it took 4 hours because I was unpacking it as we went. And it was for me, that's something that I benefit from a lot, and other people seem to like it too. Well, okay, so I want to do more of that kind of stuff, but I have a new idea, kind of a new method. This will free me up a little bit, okay? It's not an entire reading anymore. I'm just focusing on an excerpt. It's kind of like I'm saying, hey, read these 4 pages, read these 6 pages, whatever, in preparation for a conversation, and then, or for a stream or whatever, and then I'll read your comments and your questions, your criticisms, whatever. As long as you're doing good faith engagement with the substance of the text of the excerpt itself, then I'll be able to unpack stuff. And so if you're having trouble with vocabulary, if you're having questions, if you want to run it up against other ideas and stuff like that, this is a chance to be able to do that. And the thing is if this is way over your head, which by the way, it probably will be because it was way over my head when I first read it, no worries. And you don't have to read it, okay? You could just tune into the stream where I'm talking about it, but I want to give people the opportunity of reading it, getting questions to me ahead of time before I unpack it. And so I've learned to kind of build an immunity to the weirdness of listening to a robot read a text to me. And I did that on purpose so that I could, over time, it got less annoying, and over time I started to be able to focus a little bit more while multitasking, usually doing stuff like playing games, working outside, doing landscaping, doing construction work, doing a variety of different kinds of things where I'm able to listen to something while I'm doing it. But for COVID, I've been at stay at home a lot, and it's been a kind of a wild time, and I haven't really been able to focus on reading like I would want to. So here's Time, Labor, and Social Domination. And I've been working on this book all year, and there was a point when I was just I'm not making any progress on this, and so I just decided to start using a robot reader app to listen to it. And I kind of was just frustrated. I was you know what, I'll just try. And there was a point after which I was kind of starting to be able to follow along. Now, I have been listening to stuff my whole life. Listening comprehension is like reading comprehension. It's a muscle. You have to work on it. I have been working on it a lot longer than a lot of people, so it could take you a long time to be able to really make sense of something that's working at this level. Just adding a bunch of words you need to reciprocal determination, adding that to your lexicon, being able to expand your vocabulary will help you ultimately. But what I want to say is, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. If it's going over your head, you can ask questions. You can see what other people are asking, and you'll get responded to. So, as well as, and this is the most important thing, when something's way over your head, just kind of go with it, and then come back to it later. And that can be, at least it is for me, one of the most rewarding experiences. Is kind of realizing that I don't have to understand on the first pass, realizing that I can be just kind of getting a basic sense and orientation with it, and then you'll be able to see the stream where I unpack it, and then you'll be okay, and then you go back to it again, you know what I mean? And so, I'm going to keep doing video essays sometimes, stuff like that on this stream, and I'll keep doing these kinds of assisted reading things, but I wanted to break up the commentary away from instantaneous access. I think I want to put an effort buffer on comments that go up on the stream, and so I'm gonna do that by saying, there's these 4 pages of homework. You can always just do it on your own. Read it yourself. You don't have to listen to the robot reader that is next in this playlist. There will be a playlist that this is in, and then it'll be the next video added on at the end. You know what I mean? And there'll be a nice little series of these kinds of excerpt streams, and I'm thinking that this will really, it'll just be an upgrade for me, for my ability to focus and that the challenge of preparing for these things and engaging with people's comments in the comment sections for at least a few weeks before I do the stream. But by the way, the stream will not be live. I'll record myself going over the comments on the video. So the videos that are in this playlist, the next video that plays, comment. Then, as long as you're like in good faith engaging with what we're reading, then it will be discussed in the pre-recorded stream that will then get uploaded into this playlist as well. So I'm really looking forward to this new idea. I hope you are too. I hope you're making the most out of these times. It's kind of been a real roller coaster. And so I hope that you're doing okay. And I hope that, all of you are doing okay, and that you'll get something out of this series. Take care.